One and
coming to hit. Go back, Harry.
The following footage was recorded by a Japanese rock climber in October of 2022. In the video, the climber had successfully reached the summit of the rocky ridge of Mount Futgo in Japan. After a moment of appreciating the panoramic view, he begins his descent. However, as he makes his way down, he suddenly hears the distinct sound of heavy breathing coming from above, and before he could even fully react or look up, a black bear appeared out of nowhere and launched an aggressive attack at the Japanese climber. To the climber's absolute shock, the bear leaped onto him and began its attack. Reacting purely on survival instinct, the climber fought back, throwing a series of punches and eventually even landing a kick that successfully startled the bear, ultimately causing it to retreat. Still shaken by the encounter, the climber, now prioritizing safety, climbed back to the summit and put as much distance as possible between himself and the summit and the location of the attack. He then chose a different route to descend the mountain and thankfully didn't encounter any further incidents. The climber later speculated that the attack was likely triggered by his unintentional intrusion into the bear's territory. The video also provided evidence capturing the presence of a cub, which would explain the bear's heightened aggression in defending its young against any perceived threat. Nevertheless, all credit to the Japanese climber's quick thinking and active self-defense. He managed to fend off the 500-pound predator and avoided a potentially disastrous outcome. In May of 2014, a man named Malcolm Fox experienced a chilling altercation while cycling through the forest in Somerset West, South Africa. Malcolm was on the final stretch of his ride when he accidentally missed the signage and found himself crossing a sketchy railway line on his mountain bike. However, the situation soon took a sinister turn when he spotted a man running towards him. The attacker immediately pointed a gun at Malcolm and ordered him to stop. As the situation escalated, two more individuals joined the initial assailant. Feeling completely helpless, Malcolm complied with their instructions and came to a halt. The armed robbers then began threatening him, demanding that he give up everything that he had.
Okay.
Just keep your phone. You can take your bike. Just give your phone this time. You can take your bike.
Okay.
Okay. And what? No. What do you?
That's all I got on me. I promise.
What?
That's all I got on me. I promise you. I won't mess around. I swear. Okay.
That's what you.
Which way? Okay.
The armed robbers took everything Malcolm was carrying. One of the attackers, who had a gun pointed at him, threatened him and grabbed his sunglasses, along with a pouch hanging around his neck. This pouch contained his cell phone, wallet, and keys. While this was happening, another robber took his bike, and a third assailant, armed with a knife, frisked him. Fortunately, they didn't take his helmet, which had a GoPro strapped to it. This oversight would later prove to be a significant mistake, and it would come back to haunt them. Malcolm later shared the entire video online, and it immediately gained attention, being picked up by major news outlets throughout South Africa. In an interview with Cape Times, Malcolm stated, "I know it's a cliche, but in that moment, I wondered if I was about to become another statistic, and if my two boys were to grow up without a father." He also noted that the footage was so clear that he would hate to think the robbers would get away with it. Fortunately, this story has a positive outcome. His footage led the Western Cape Police to identify all 3 suspects, who were all aged 22. The police later arrested the 3 armed robbers, seizing multiple firearms, and the stolen cell phone and mountain bike were recovered and returned to Malcolm. In September of 2023, a renowned wildlife biologist named Forrest uploaded a video titled, "I Got Hit by Lightning," to his YouTube channel, Forrest Galante. His channel is dedicated to wildlife conservation and adventure, and he delivers educational content in an engaging format. His videos document his thrilling expeditions around the world, showcasing diverse ecosystems, encountering incredible creatures, and highlighting his passionate expertise for animals and nature. In this particular video, Forrest was filming content in the Everglades in southern Florida. But unlike his usual encounters involving crocodiles or large snakes, he was simply trying to film a segment for a product review for the watch brand Garmin. As they began their video, Forrest and his cameraman Mitch entered the swamp and started talking about the watch. The first few minutes of this segment were fairly typical, with the exception of some light rain and thunderstorms. The footage merely captures Forrest reviewing the product while being kneed in the swampy waters. However, the situation soon took a dramatic turn when a bolt of lightning suddenly struck nearby.
All right, here we go. All right, so honest gear review time. When I'm out here in a place like this, in a remote swamp where the thunder's cracking off and there's alligators cruising around, there's a couple things that I absolutely cannot live without. One of those is a GPS. Doesn't matter where you go in the world, you should always have a GPS, and I used to carry a big, bulky handheld one, and I got hit. I felt it, yeah. I got hit. That hurt. Yeah, it just hurt.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
As Forrest was filming the review, a massive lightning bolt struck just a few feet behind him, which immediately sent him and his cameraman Mitch to run out of the swamp. Fortunately, the lightning didn't directly hit Forrest and narrowly missed him, which allowed him to escape the situation and potentially even saved him from a tragic outcome. Forrest later recounted that when the lightning hit the water, he felt a massive jolt of energy surge through his body, which seized him up and temporarily paralyzed his legs and thighs before he could scramble to safety. His cameraman, Mitch, who only had a foot in the water, also mentioned that he felt the jolt going through his body and felt immense pain in his chest. Disturbingly, even 45 minutes after the encounter, they reported soreness in their lower bodies and a strange metallic taste in their mouths. Forrest, visibly shaken by this entire situation, expressed immense gratitude that the lightning hadn't struck him directly, which most likely would have caused a catastrophic ending. Nevertheless, both Forrest and cameraman Mitch were all right in the end, and they thankfully managed to escape this terrifying encounter without sustaining any permanent injuries. In June of 2020, a Swedish YouTuber named Vahid uploaded a rather disturbing video titled "Scary Encounter in the Swedish Wilderness" to his channel Vahid Kulsberg. His channel is dedicated to outdoor exploration with content ranging from his overnight camping journeys across Northern Europe to documenting the essential bushcraft skills for surviving in the wilderness. In this particular video, Vahid, along with his dog Riley, set out for an overnight camping trip in the Swedish Lapland. As the duo began their video, they initially built a fire near the lake and decided to try their luck at fishing. After a successful catch, they cooked their fish over the fire, and both Vahid and Riley savored their meal. They then decided to leave that part of the forest and chose to move their camp to a mountaintop location. For the next several minutes, they started to hike upward, and they eventually arrived at the perfect campsite. But disturbingly, during this time, his dog suddenly began to act strangely and started staring intently into the distance. Vahid, sensing the dog's signal, immediately took action and began scanning the area. However, as he was investigating his surroundings, that's when he spotted a brown bear running below him.
I think I saw a bear. There are some birds in distress over there. I just saw an animal move. Put Riley on a leash. There it is. It's a bear. Where is it? I just saw it. Stand right there. There it is. Stand right there. There it is. There it is. Between. There. It's coming here. Hey! Hey! Gå bort härifrån! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Hör du det? Don't come here!
After spotting the brown bear, Vahid immediately started to shout and made loud noises, all in an attempt to scare it away. For a brief moment, it seemed as though his efforts had worked, as the bear had paused and then disappeared into the trees. However, this was far from the truth, as the bear, instead of being scared by the loud noises, did the complete opposite and began charging, heading directly towards the duo.
Kom inte hit! Nej! Nej! Nej, kom inte hit! Nej! Nej! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Nej, 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 nej! Nej, nej! Gå bort! Gå bort! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Kom inte hit! Gå bort härifrån! Hopp! Hopp! Ah! Gå bort! Gå bort! Gå bort! Go away! Hua! Ha! There's nothing for here, you. Nothing here for you. Nothing here for you. Nej. Nej. Gå bort, gå bort, gå bort. It's running away. It was a young cub. Long ride.
Fortunately for the duo, they managed to scare off the bear and avoided a potentially fatal encounter, although the bear initially was completely unfazed and didn't retreat, and at one point even attempted to climb the mountain to reach them. However, a combination of falling rocks and the continuous loud noises proved crucial and successfully deterred the large predator. After this chilling encounter, the duo wisely decided to end their camping trip. Given the bear's aggressive behavior and the risk of it returning during the night, they then packed up and started their descent, and both Vahid and Riley made it back home without further incident. In June of 2023, a man named Taylor Root was hiking on a trail in Portland, Oregon, when he suddenly heard a woman crying for help. Taylor immediately jumped into action and ran towards the woman. Upon reaching the commotion, he saw that a woman had fallen off the trail and was dangling off a steep cliff. Her daughter, who had only one arm, was holding on to her and struggling to pull her up. Seeing the situation, Taylor immediately grabbed the woman and began helping her.
Help, thank you. Sorry. I got her by the foot. Oh, thank you so much. I can't pull up. No, Mom, it's going to be okay. We're going to get you.
We're gonna figure out how
We're going to get you. Oh, damn it. No, Mom, we're going to be fine.
You're all right.
I can't move. No, Mom, we're going to be fine. I'm trying to grab on. Tell me what to do.
Hold on, just stay right where you're at. Let's figure out what to do real quick.
Mom, it's going to be okay. Let me go.
No.
Wait, Mom,
You're not going anywhere.
We got you, okay?
Here, grab my hand with this hand.
Mom, grab his hand. You got it, okay? Okay.
Can you grab this foot and I'm gonna pull her whole arm. Try to hold on both feet.
I can't. I only have one arm.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I feel like. Oh, Mom. Oh, crap.
I'm pulling you up. I'm sorry. I'm pulling you up.
Mom, let him help.
Let your feet go down. Let your feet go down.
I am.
Give me your other arm.
Thank you.
No, use your feet. Get back up here. You got this.
Okay, let me.
No, I'm not letting you go.
No, I got your other hand. Can you push your feet up? That's what I'm trying.
I'm gonna try to get under your armpit here. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a big hoist here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Okay.
You all right?
I'm fine, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's move over there to stable.
You're good here.
Go. I will figure it out. Thank you.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm other than embarrassed.
Oh no, I'm glad that we...
Fortunately for the woman, both Taylor and her daughter were able to rescue her from the steep drop, although they initially struggled to pull her up. But in the end, their combined efforts proved crucial and successful. Her daughter grabbed her legs while Taylor pulled her arms, and they hoisted and lifted her to safety. Once back on the trail and out of danger, her daughter gave her a grateful hug before saying their goodbyes to Taylor and expressing their gratitude. Nevertheless, it was extremely lucky that Taylor was in the right place at the right time and was able to rescue the woman and, most importantly, save her from a potential tragedy.